Alright, happy Monday guys. For today's home workout, we're doing a 4-time 21-15-9 of right side dumbbell snatch, squat cleans, and then left side dumbbell snatch. So, you're going to find one object, you're going to find something that's a little bit on the heavier side, or not on the heavier side, but it's going to be challenging for you for the 21-15-9. So, if you have a 50-pound dumbbell, perfect, use it. For the guys, 35-pound dumbbell for ladies. If you don't, that's okay. Find something like a soup can or a little bit of weight that you can hold on to mimic that dumbbell snatch. For the 21, you're doing 21 right side dumbbell snatch. Then you're going to go into squat clean, so you're going to be doing a clean. This should be a hang squat clean, by the way. I'll check that on the website there. But hang squat clean, you're going to be using both arms for this. So for the snatches, single arm. For the squat cleans, we're gonna go with dual arm. So if you have a soup can, you're gonna be holding that soup can with both your hands there. This workout here is gonna be challenging on that first round. There's a lot of reps, especially on those squat cleans, keeping them continuous. If you guys remember the clusters we did this past week, kind of a similar feeling there. Break it up as you need to, go 7, 7, 7. Or if you feel good, go 11 and 10. Or if the weight is light and you can manage it, go for a full set of 21. This is supposed to be a faster workout, so it won't be as long as the cluster workout we did. This one will be a little bit faster. So the 21s, moderate pace, 15, a little bit faster, 9s, we're going at that max pace there. Looking to try to finish this within or below 10 minutes here. So again, pick the weights accordingly. If you have equipment, again, go 50 pounds for the guys and 35 pounds for ladies. For the squat cleans, if you have a barbell, go 95, 65 if you have this equipment available to you. So after that workout, guys, your legs are gonna be kind of mashed up. So we're gonna take a cool down here and work on that glutes. You're gonna go for 2-minute glute stretch per side here. Play around with those positions, move around, try not to stay static the entire time. Make sure you're breathing throughout it. When I'm doing any kind of stretching, I know sometimes we get into those really uncomfortable positions and we can't hold them as long. So again, when you're getting into that stretch position, find something that you feel a little bit of a stretch and you can manage, and then as you feel more comfortable, you can get a little bit deeper and deeper into that stretch. Hope you guys enjoyed today's workout. We'll see you guys next for the warm-up video. Good. All right, we're here for the warm-up. 3 rounds here, 50 running skips. So these running skips, guys, we're just working on getting that heart rate up. Also, you can work on that coordination of the skip. So every time you jump up, try and land on the balls of the foot each time. Don't land on the heels, so we can work on that quick control and working on that springiness off the feet. 50 running skips. After that, we're going to go into 5 inchworms with a tempo push-up, with 1 tempo push-up at the bottom. So for that, guys, that inchworm, start about feet outside hip width there. You can bring it in as you get more comfortable with it, and if you want more of a stretch of the hamstrings. We're going to walk our hands down to that push-up position. Then from here, we're going to go nice and slow on the way down, keeping the elbows in until our chest touches the ground. Then we're going to drive up and then walk our hands in while trying to keep those knees locked out as fast as possible so we can feel a stretch in the hamstrings. 5 reps of those, guys. Kind of get yourself moving there, get that push-up down, work on that shoulder or get those pecs activated. Then we're going to go into 5 lateral lunges. So nice wide stance here. Toes can be slightly flared out if you need to make it a little bit more comfortable on you. We're going to initiate by pushing that hip back and then bending in the knee so we can keep that weight in that mid-foot on the side that we're going towards. Get as low as you can while keeping that balance in the foot. 3-second pause, then drive straight up. Watch out that you guys don't get onto those toes, or in case you kind of fall back onto those heels. Try and keep it evenly distributed amongst your foot. As you're coming down, 3-second pause, then drive straight up. 5 and 5 on each side. Once you're done that, we're going to go into 10 Romanian deadlifts with a dual arm fly. So flying to two objects, light objects here. I'm going to use 5-pound plates. You guys can kind of use soup cans to be an option. Anything that's light that you can get some activation with. So for that Romanian deadlift there, we're going to think about kind of keeping that soft bend in the knees, but not a complete bend where we go down to a full deadlift. We're going to put more emphasis on the hamstrings and the glutes. So we're going to push our hips back. So hips go back, keeping the objects nice and tight in our hands. We're going to get to about that mid shin. Then from here, we're going to go for that fly, squeezing the shoulder blades together, back in, and then stand up that deadlift. We're going to be doing 10 reps of those guys, so go nice and slow, especially on the way down. Push those hips back so you can feel in the hamstrings. And then once you're in that secure position, really try to squeeze in between those shoulder blades as you do that dual arm fly. 3 rounds of that, guys. Once you're done, we'll see you next for the workout.
Starting with the alternating snatch. I got a dumbbell here, guys. So depending what you have at home, your starting position might be slightly different, okay? So what I'm getting at is if I have a smaller object, I might have to squat down to reach it versus leaning forward and rounding my back. That is usually your go-to, more natural, kind of lean forward, reach for it. But then that changes your spine position, does not keep it in neutral position. So try to get in the habit of hinging with the hips, okay, squatting down if your object is a little bit smaller, okay? To avoid using your back or compromising your back position, use those legs. Just like any lift here that we would use with a barbell, you would deadlift it from the floor. From there, you guys are gonna drive your hips, heels into the floor. As you drive your elbow slightly back, then quickly turn it around and punch it to the ceiling, okay? Avoid that 2-step because it's not a clean and press, it's a snatch, okay? So one fluid, continuous movement all the way overhead, okay?
Last thing, guys, is that clean. So it is a squat clean. If you have a barbell, if you have a kettlebell, dumbbell, we're doing squat cleans. If you're not comfortable pulling from the ground and you're new to the squat clean, you're just learning it, let's work just from that hang position. So remember, just bringing it down to about the knees, making sure the hips are back and we're folded forward to get ourselves in that good hang position. Only go down to the floor if you are keeping that back nice and flat and you feel comfortable doing the full movement. So the kettlebell staying tight to the body, or the barbell staying tight to the body, and all the movement mechanics are there. Alright, guys, we're here for the afterburner. Got my mat here to get ready for our stretches, so I'll meet you down there. We're gonna come down to our glute stretch here. I'm gonna start from all fours. We're going to cross that one leg perpendicular to our body, kind of getting into that pigeon stretch. That back knee is gonna be close to the ankle. Then we're gonna sit our hips back and kind of fish around in that position, trying to stretch out this glute. So I'm gonna move back to the side, play around with it, see where I feel that stretch the most, and kind of hang out in that position. Once you do 2 minutes on that one side, switch and do 2 minutes again on the opposite side, same position there, ankle close to the knee, sit back, kind of fish around until you feel that stretch. I feel it when I go out to the side more, so see if that works better for you, or you can play around going just further back. Once you finish 2 minutes per side, we're gonna go for 2 minutes in that frog stretch. So on our knees here, try to use something that's soft so it's easier on the knees, especially on the inside of the knees. We're gonna go wide with our knees there until we feel a stretch in our groin. And then from here, we're gonna push our hips back and you'll start to feel a stretch in those hip flexors, in that psoas muscle. Try to mess around with going back and then taking a break, go back until you feel that stretch. You can kind of twist that back a little bit in that position. See what feels best for you, trying to target that groin a little bit more with the frog stretch. So 2 minutes for both stretches today. Hope you guys enjoyed the workout, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for the workout.